got a lot of slides in a really quick time, but don't worry, I talk faster. You guys might have learned yesterday. So, hi, I'm David again, and one of the things that I have to do a lot for my job is help support our customers. I've helped through 2 Super Bowls, 3 Olympics. Monitoring, handling, identifying quickly become very, very important functions of oftentimes of the engineers. So I'm going to just go through very quickly some of the kind of things I keep in my toolbox. A lot of the stuff is probably familiar to you guys. Some of the stuff is stuff that we put together, and maybe there's 1 or 2 other things that you haven't seen before. So it's good stuff to know about, if nothing else. So key things, what to look for, how to find them, what do they do. We're going to kind of break things down into 3 categories. We have over the wire, under the covers, and the last 2 feet. So over the wire. Charles, I'm sure most people have used that. It's very handy, good for network. Also really handy when you need to fake things and do different kind of man-in-the-middle proxy and so forth. When you want to take a step deeper, you can go into Wireshark. That's also good when you need to start looking at some of the HPS stuff if you don't want to deal with setting up all your search on your devices and other stuff beforehand. Just in case you don't know, if you're doing anything on Fire TV, you know, there's some cool stuff that you can do when you go into the control panel in there. You can put up the X-ray mode, be able to see a little bit more, as well as set up proxying so you can have it go through your laptop or whatnot if you want to for getting those network logs. Similar stuff you can kind of do on Apple TV. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but there's some other routes that you can take with that as well. We created something called Mocap. So we got really sick of always having to proxy stuff through our Mac. So we started putting together these guys, little Raspberry Pi devices. We can give these out to our customers as well. They act as wireless access points. You get to log into it. And you can create and see all your previous captures, convert them to HARs. You can open them up in Charles, and also be able to see this network log happening online. So I can actually just log into the device based off the different domain that each one has on any of my customers' ones and see live logging as they're going on. And then I can pull the log down instead of having them to capture it, and then save it, upload it, and so forth. It becomes a really effective way for us to be able to help manage and get logs, network logs, very quickly across the board. This is something that we're just kind of rolling out, and it's been really handy for us. At the end of this, I'm going to put up a link as well. We're going to start to open up some beta programs, so if people want to start using this, you can. As well, media info when you want to get under the covers, if you want to look at the actual data, see what Kodak and so forth. If you want to go deeper, Elicard makes Stream Analyzer. It's a really cool one if you need to look kind of more at the bit and byte level. Otherwise, you go into the command line. You got FFmpeg probe, MP4 info for that top level info, MP4 dump when you want to get more of that. These are great also when you need it programmatic, want to integrate into other systems for checking. On the last 2 feet, of course, there's VLC Player, come on. Telestream Switch is one that I love. It makes it so it's very visual, so you can see your I-frame, B-frames, P-frames, as well as be able to go in and modify, look at, and adjust closed captions, other stuff. Doesn't work for live, but you can pull down your fragments and look at those independently. Last thing also is we created something else called MoViewer. I wasn't going to show you guys this, but this allows you to come over here. You can drop in a manifest URL, a candle token, so forth. You can see your top level master manifest. It plays the video. You can specify which version of HLS.js or Dash.js that you want to target. It'll actually show you which TS file it's playing, tell you if everything's loading successfully. You can then click on individual TS files to test those, give you metrics on your discontinuities and so forth. It has a stall detector you can set up so you can just click and automatically branch out your different variants. And see how those all work. So this has been a really handy tool for us for monitoring manifests, both from a live or reviewing from a VOD. It does automatic refreshing for live and so forth that you can all dial in. And it's a handy little tool. As I mentioned, stall detector 2 lets us know if there's anything going on in any of the different variants or A/B sets and so forth. Also will even give us HLS.js logs right within here as well. So handy little tool, like I said, also works with Dash. Not quite as featured in there. We're going to be opening that up as well. If anyone wants to have access to some of these things that we've been building, this link here you can put on there. You can get the slides as well as tell me which ones you want access to, and we'll hook you guys up. So that's it. Thank you.